we go, make sure I don't fall into anything. Hello Judith, me again. I hope everything's well with you, and I'd just like to say I hope Bob's guys are looking after you okay and they're not going to ship you thousands of miles across the Atlantic, miles away from me. But however good things are, they could always be better, at least that's my opinion. And just to think, Judith, I won't bite you, or at least not anywhere it shows. And just look at it in terms of those t-shirts you sometimes see advertised on the internet. I may not be Mr. Right, but I'd love to spend some time with you till he turns up. And if he has turned up, I'm a big boy, Judith. I can take the hit, regrettably, but now it's, almost time for the clocks to change, springtime, and even a young girl's thoughts to turn to love, don't they, Judith? So why don't you give it a go and be a bit more positive? But this next thing I've got to tell you is that I had another omen, and appropriate enough it was on Valentine's Day. Coming back from Spain, 14th of April, about 5 o'clock. We came in over London, over Fulham, and then we proceeded to hike eastwards until we were right over Canary Wharf, and then we did a steep bank turn back onto the flight path. And if I'd have had longer arms, I could have reached out the window and touched the top of your building, Judith. It was a bit like, in fact, the Barclaycard's roller coaster advert that you see. I could have wound down the windows, but you know what budget airlines are like, the windows don't open. We couldn't have been closer without it being a terrorist incident. And although there's 90,000 people in Canary Wharf, Judith, the other 89,999 are irrelevant. It's just you. And it would have been a fantastic evening if it had been ended off by me coming into town and taking you out to dinner. But as it turned out, the news I got was Tesco's. And I know every little helps, but it's not quite the same. Now I know that in the past I haven't really been able to persuade you with the delights of McDonald's in Waterloo, or anywhere else for that matter, so maybe I should say that perhaps this is teaching you to suck eggs, but there's a Porsche driving school in Le Mans in France, and they do all sorts of track days, and I'd like to offer you to, or challenge you to a couple of track days on me, and if it comes down to it that I win, then you'll let me take you out to dinner. Otherwise you can dump me at the side of the road to get a burger. And since on Wednesday that's when I'm having my cataract op done, that should be the time when I should be available soon after to give you a run for your money. Let's hope so. So, like I say, it's coming up to summertime. In fact, next weekend I think. The days are getting longer, Judith. Be a good girl and don't let my face join them. You know what to do. What have you got to lose by being positive? Huh? And having said that, if I haven't persuaded you this time, I'm down to try again on June the 22nd, but this time I'm going to use all the languages in the world. I've decided that if I can't manage it with one language, I'll have to try all 155. So I've got a bit of work to do between now and then, but till then, Judith, bless you, goodbye, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye-bye.